What is a woman's biggest weakness? Do you know it? Well, guess what? It's probably not what you think it is. Most guys don't know this, but don't worry, because I'll tell you the right answer in this short video. Once you know the secret, you'll know something 99% of guys out there don't know. How does that sound? Good, right? Before we start, however, there's something I want you to know, and it's this. Like you, there are many guys out there who want to understand what a woman's weaknesses are, and for some of them, their motivation is simple. These guys hate women, and they want to find the ways to hurt them. This video is not for those bastards. In fact, I made this video for guys who love women. I am sharing this knowledge because I want you to find the woman of your life and make her happy. That's all. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can exploiting a woman's weakness make her happy? Makes little sense, right? Well, I'll answer that with this question. What's the biggest cause of a woman's unhappiness? It's a man who doesn't know what a woman wants. You see, your woman will expect you to know how to make her happy, because a woman doesn't even know what makes her happy. Sounds crazy, right? And yet, it's true. And here's the weirder thing. To make a woman happy, exploit her biggest weakness. Again, I know this may sound crazy, but it's true. So here's what you're getting from me in this video. You're getting the knowledge on how to make your woman happy by exploiting her weakness. Now here's what you must understand. Like every kind of knowledge out there, you can use it for good or for bad. You can do it to hurt a woman, or you can do it to make your woman happy. Like everything else, this knowledge is morally neutral. But here's the thing. If you want to learn it from me, you must promise me you won't use this to hurt women. Only proceed if you want to do good, not for bad. If you can't make the promise, stop this video and go watch something else. So, what you reckon? Will you make the promise? Yes? Good. Then do this one thing. Simply type yes in the comments section below. It's a small commitment that will show me you will do things right with what you're going to learn today from me. Type yes in the comments section now because I'll wait here. Done? Great. Let's continue. A month ago I flew to see Derek Rake, and I asked him, some say Shogun method manipulates women by exploiting their weaknesses. What have you got to say about that? Derek laughed out loud and said to me, well, Fredo, you think women don't manipulate men? I smiled. He continued, the truth is this, we are all manipulators, and there's nothing immoral about that. Humans manipulate each other all the time. If you haven't realized this, you're living in La La Land. And so I asked him, what's a woman's biggest weakness? Here was his answer. A woman's biggest weakness is her desperate need to be desired. Here's something every shogun knows about women. It's one of the first things I teach inside Shogun Method, and here it is. It doesn't matter if she likes you. It doesn't matter if she wants to date you. It doesn't matter if she wants to bang you. But here's what matters to a woman. She wants you to want her. Because if you want her, everything's good. Because if you want her, she gets to decide to accept you. Or she can reject you and feel the surge of feminine power. Because if you want her, the choice is in her hands. But if you don't want her, her world falls apart. If you don't want her, then she doesn't get to choose to accept or reject you. If you don't want her, she doesn't get to exercise her feminine power, and it hurts. So, here's the bottom line. A woman wants to be desired. A woman needs to be desired, because an undesirable woman is almost by definition not a woman. Does that make sense? I nodded. Derek continued. That's why we have precondition number 2 in Shogun Method. Never show your intentions with a woman. It's a sacrosanct rule. Every shogun knows this. It's not negotiable. It's not to be violated, ever. Because once you show a woman your desire for her, it's game over. She has already gotten what she wants from you, your desire. It's important you should realize this. A woman gets her feminine power from you, and you can choose not to give it to her. And guess what? You shouldn't. So, what you think? Do you agree with Derek? Well, guess what? Derek is a lightning rod for hate for his opinions, but he gets tons of respect because he speaks the truth. And the truth is simply this. Many women get their self-esteem from the attention they get from men. Withhold your attention and you'll stand out from the legion of guys desperate to catch her eye. Easy, right? And that's not all. Most guys are fine being anonymous, but not women. They simply starve for attention, the way they need water to drink and air to breathe. Almost every woman wants to be noticed. You know it's true. So, to sum it up, here's the woman's biggest weakness. Her need for attention and desire. And here's how to exploit it. Stop noticing her. Don't give her the attention she craves from you. And when you do that, guess what? She will try even harder to get you to notice her. Take it from me, it will happen to you. Women are so predictable, it fucking cracks me up. The women I chase end up chasing me for my attention, and it's hilarious. Seriously, withholding attention from a woman works. Every woman is helpless when she doesn't get the attention and validation she wants. Why? Well, it's because attention communicates to a woman that she's desirable and attractive. No woman wants to be undesirable and unattractive. None. She could be the ugliest, fattest, smelliest, ogre-like female with bad breath and hairy armpits, and she still wants men to lust after her. Got that? Okay, so you ignore her and she gets downright thirsty and mighty desperate. Obviously, you'll need to talk to her at some point, right? And let's say you feel charitable and decide to talk to her. So, talk to her, but here's the thing to remember. Talk like you'd talk to a guy, not someone you want to fuck. Ask yourself, will I say this to a guy? No? Then don't say it. Easy, right? So far, so good. Now that she has got your attention, she may breathe a sigh of relief, but it ain't over yet. Just for kicks, sometimes I like to call women bro, because you know why? It drives them fucking nuts. That's why. Last week, there was this girl at the gym who asked me to spot her chest press. During her last rep, I shouted, "Why are you lifting like a girl, bro?" She was visibly annoyed and walked off. The next day, she turned up in a skimpy top, strolled up to my bench, smiled sweetly, and asked me again to spot her. Okay, so she was kinda cute and her rack were nice, and I go to the gym to lift, and spotting is a waste of my time. So from that day, I ignored her and did my own shit, but I noticed something. Her top was getting skimpier, barely covering her breasts, as if it's shouting, "Fredo, look at me." Long story short, here's the point I want to make. She must want you more than you want her. And you know what? Women actually enjoy chasing men. It's a thrill for her to desire a worthwhile man, and to put in the effort to attract him. Give her the opportunity to chase you because she will love it. And trust me, so will you. Here's the kicker though. Once you give her the attention she wants, guess what happens? Her attraction to you will plummet immediately. When you're no longer thirsty, you don't think of water, right? The solution? You've got to drip feed your attention to her. Give some today, take it away tomorrow. Love bomb her today, go cold tomorrow. Treat her like a princess today, ghost her tomorrow. In Shogun Method world, we call this fractionation. It's the hypnotic tactic that controls a woman by making her go through a cycle of emotions. And because it's hypnosis, you'll put her under trance, a trance that you control. It's power that you will have over her. I know this sounds great, but at this point, it's my responsibility as a shogun to warn you. We are moving into dangerous territory here because some guys abuse this knowledge. I mean, just last month, Derek kicked 3 guys out of the Shogun Method community. You can usually tell who these bad hats are by the things they do. They usually leave a trail of emotionally broken women everywhere they go. And this goes against the Shogun's credo of leaving women better than when we Shoguns find them. So, here's what I must tell you. When you go ahead and learn fractionation after this, you must never let the power get into your head. And believe me, the temptation to flex your newfound ability is great. You must keep yourself in check and let the Shogun's credo guide you. Okay? Good. Here's what to do next. In a short while, you'll see a link appearing inside the video. Click it. You'll see the registration form for the Fractionation Online Masterclass. Fill it in and you'll get the invitation details emailed to you. If you don't see the link, you can go directly to fractionationhypnosis.com and register there. If the site is offline, then the masterclass is closed to outsiders. So, while you still can, join the Fractionation Masterclass because it ain't gonna be there forever. Go for it. Click the link, or go straight to fractionationhypnosis.com. Do it now.